Hey there, Luke here, and welcome back to my Metaphor ReFantazio playthrough. Last time we took out, I forget what it was called, but it was like a big minotaur thing, and we were trying to train our healer class, and it was a mistake. So I think we have to go ahead and go back to Academia to reassign our archetype as healer. Okay, so you know what time it is? Pet the cat time. Makes me curious how he takes care of it.
I've been waiting.
Did she not know that cats clean themselves? Okay. Let's equip. Here we are, healer. There we go. How far are we? We're 15 ranks out of 20. That's not bad. I forgot that we have Swordmaster. We need to get Stroll to rank 20 ASAP. Rank 16. That is not bad at all. Not too shabby. There's another sub archetype. I don't know what they're called actually. Wonder what that's going to be. Okay. Can we inherit skills? That would be so nice. Still only one. One of these days. You know what? I bet it's going to be from bonds. It's going to increase our the capacity that we can inherit. Seeker's research.
I can hardly wait.
Right. Okay.
You're here.
We fought some humans. Now that I think of it, I began hearing word of these humans around the same time the country began its slow plunge into turmoil. But with the power of the archetypes, you can fight them. You can stand as the hope of the people. I cannot know what choices you will make in the future, but I hope you will reach the end you seek.
Oh. You'll come again.
Okay. So previously, well, not previously on the last episode, I don't think, but in a previous episode, I was explaining how I'm a little concerned for the prince. Just some theorizing that I've been doing. I've been kind of stewing and brainstorming. I was concerned maybe he'll turn into a villain. I still am. Because the prince wanted nothing more than to be a hero, and that was kind of robbed from him. And we're clearly going to become the hero, and then we're going to pass off the reins because we're going to clearly, well, I don't know, maybe not. I think we're going to be chosen as king eventually. This is kind of what this is gearing up for with our royal virtues, and we're going to be competing in the king's magic for the throne. And I'm kind of concerned that we will take out Luis. We'll expose him for the horror that he is. I don't know, the monster of a man that he is.
I'll not loiter in a storm.
We'll break the curse, the prince will awaken, and he'll find out that we've basically robbed him of his dream, that we are what he wanted to be, and maybe he'll go through a villain arc. I don't know. There's Brigida here. It looks like we can expand our bond, but let's check out the shop real quick. Let's see the fruits of our labor, because we should be able to shop here now. At this establishment, we only sell the very best magic igniters in the whole country. It is our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. Wait, hold on.
What?
Oh. I thought we could shop here now. I thought that was the deal. So...
You.
Oh, right. Getting ahead of myself here a little bit. Here's the horn. You can tell me the details inside. Come along. Wait a minute. I just realized that was a clock. So we're spending our day doing this.
Then.
I really like her cloak. It's so cool.
You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
Nice.
All right.
There's a lot of points in courage.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages.
True. Doesn't
Have
sound
you
bad.
made up your mind?
I accept.
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
Dog?
You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. What was that?
What made that noise?
It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
I should have said right and played along. I could have gotten points with her, I'm sure of it. Dang it.
Then we have a deal.
Ooh. I can sense a hint of trust beneath the wariness Brigida feels towards me.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Brigida's cool. Her character design is really solid. Brigida.
Interesting.
Hey,
Perhaps it does have hidden depths.
we have a new archetype. Hello. I want to know what you do. I would very much like to know. Oh, that's a weird looking archetype. It almost looks like, from this glimpse that I'm getting, it almost looks like the Sultan from Aladdin. Okay, cool. I can now buy things from the shop. Nice.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Back to the hushed honeybee. Should we hang out with
What is it? Amazing.
Fabian? Work for Brigida during the day, work for Fabienne at night. Things could be worse. Things could be a lot worse.
Really coming down.
Oh, not the kind of day I like to be out in, but the shops are having sales. So do you want to go somewhere nearby? I'm more familiar with the city than you are, so feel free to ask me anything.
Stay there.
Cool. So on rainy days, it seems like they have sales on shops.
Rain?
That's cool. Unless it's specifically... Actually, no. It might not be a rainy day. It's because it's Idol's Day, isn't it? It is nighttime. We could check out this shop.
This bloody road set me all the way through.
I didn't get to read it. Did that say guild hall? Where are we? Gloam Hall.
Say there.
Today's Idol's Day. Oh, you're totally wrong voice for this character. Today's Idol's Day, so I'm happy to offer the customary discount, but my goods aren't especially legal. Okay, we have some stuff to sell.
Now then.
Ooh, actually, hold on. 40,000. I think we have some expensive equipment that we could pick up. And I don't think I need any of this. Oh, wait. No. Oh, am I mistaken? We have some very valuable things that we could get. Yeah, so I could be able to take 2 turns in a row with a single character. That seems really powerful. Oh, do I want to do it? I kind of want to have one, but that's blowing all of my money. Preventing status effects could be very useful if we end up in an event where maybe it's a boss fight or something and I'm really struggling. I could reload when I die, inevitably, and then equip something like this, but this seems generally useful overall. So let's you know what? We're doing it. Okay, so this is showing that this shows that Stroll has the thing that's giving him Mage Wind. Do the other characters have anything equipped at all? Or is what they have equipped just not giving them a special ability? Either way, let's give it to our character because we are the most versatile of our crew here. And if needed, we can always unequip it. So no worries there. But we got that off, got that 20% off. So that's pretty good.
You will? Really?
That's not too shabby.
Bloody hell. What to do?
So I'm thinking we have one more day until the Day of Calamity was supposed to happen, and the Sanctus Church is going to make their announcement,
What is it?
which is probably a preemptive, I don't know, declaring Forden as the sort of regent or ruler, temporary ruler in between kings, or maybe, possibly, they want to shift government away from being a kingdom altogether. That would be kind of crazy.
This rain just won't cease.
Make it a theocracy?
No.
I have no idea. But I think in that last day that we have before this all kind of goes downhill from here, I'm sure.
Stop that at once.
What we're going to do is we're going to go outside the gates of the city during the day and see if we can take out the, what was it called? It was called, it's like a manticore kind of thing. It was a lion.
Oh, what a pity.
I don't know what it was. I also don't know where I'm going.
All right then.
I was going to check out sales, I suppose, on shops, but I don't know if there's anywhere I really need to be going, seeing as we spent all our money. Hold on, what were these? Yeah, okay. Let's just go to... Hold on. We've never
All right then.
been to the tavern.
Let's head there right
Let's
away.
just check it out. I'm assuming we'll be able to go now because it's nighttime.
Shelter from this. Oi there.
Maybe this is a place that we can work at night. Okay, we've got some people we could talk to. Oh, hey. Hulkenberg is here. I've reached out to my contact, but no information's come in from the army as of yet. All signs indicate quite a bit of internal turmoil. Perhaps 'tis all scheming and plotting to ensure Forden takes the throne. Maybe, but isn't the army more in lines with Luis?
You are.
Oh. Oi! You aren't allowed in the kitchen. Are Elder not taught basic common sense? Sorry. I imagine we'll have somebody we can hang out with eventually,
Who'll take the crown now?
but I'm not seeing anybody of importance. Oh, hey, actually. Sorry. Stroll's here, too. Gah. I know worrying about it won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabienne's face, I can't shake the guilt. Can't blame yourself. You're right. There's much and more to do before we can feel sorry for ourselves. We were only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally. Still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second, though they looked nothing alike. Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grius would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right. Let's listen in on regular customers here. I heard Luis went completely mad, and I was wondering what would happen next, but it appears that everything has been cleaned up rather nicely. It's fine as long as we can live our lives far from any humans. This country will be safe just as long as we place our trust in His Eminence Forden. Indeed, in the end, maintaining the status quo is the best path for this country. Some of the other tribes complain, but they should leave. They should leave if they hate this place so much. Sounds like modern day politics. Okay.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, an elder, huh? Well, I don't mind you coming in if you're just going to eat. But, sorry, but I ask you to keep your head down. Oh, sorry, but could I ask you to keep your head down? The Sanctus pilgrims won't hide their contempt for the elder if they see you. Why do they hate the elder? Just so we're clear, it's not me who hates your kind, it's my customers. To be honest, I couldn't care less about tribal sensitivities. I once tried to hire a Parapus girl, but the regulars just wouldn't stand for it. Something about her being filthy, though if I could speak freely, I'd say the same thing about most of the Clamar. There's no kind way to say it, but that's simply how things are, in both this city and this country. Take care of your business and be on your way, please, for both our sakes. Fair enough. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and... Do we want to increase a royal virtue? We're getting pretty close with courage, pretty close with tolerance. Our imagination still needs some work, and we haven't done anything with eloquence. So...
I love it.
Let's see here. We could finish up this guy's tale with our imagination, or we could help out Fabienne. Fabienne, I guess, technically. Let's just finish out this guy's tale.
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
Okay. I listened to the old man's story from the beginning. I feel like my... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold on.
Well then.
Did I not get as many because I've already listened to
Time
both
marches on,
parts?
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oops. Probably should have helped Fabienne. Oh, well.
The announcement is soon.
So, Forden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. Wishful thinking.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point in contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Okay, so now we're going to try to take out the army's request.
See there.
Which means I think we just go out the main gate. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's how we go out and do quests.
Oh, ridiculous.
I wonder if all Elda's eyes are like ours.
My wits have
I would
left me.
assume so, considering each tribe has their own distinct characteristic, their own trait.
Hey,
There's only desert outside that gate, but if you really want to go out there, let's at least know where we're going. I want to go to Tradia Desert, right? I think.
yep.
I'll be kind of sad if this is not where we're supposed to go. Let me check my
What now?
quests. Okay, this is it. Bounty. Intradia Desert, located south of Grand Trad. It's immune to fire and weak to ice, so I'll want to counteract, and I'll want to counteract poison as well. Oh. Killing dogs, right. At least we have the healer. Can we rank up? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so let's go to skill. Wait, hold on. How can I look at my, I guess, party? I want to look at my archetype. Details? Archetype. Here we go. So, right. That's why we aren't actually getting mage stuff. We're getting knight abilities. We want to level up mage at some point so that we actually have ice. Okay. It's fine. This'll be fine, right? Do we have any equipment?
What now?
I don't think we have any equipment that does ice stuff. We have wind and we have fire. All right. I think we're going out because we're about as good as we can get. Monsters seem to be on the rise. Even this close to the capital. It doesn't take long to feel like you're really out in the wild.
Yes.
and present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Manjula?
Just a sec.
Wait, was that monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed
So
us?
apparently,
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran
well
back.
then,
Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us
Yes.
forever. So you aim to lure it out. A good plan as any, so let us be about it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Making bounty targets appear. Require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you've prepared for the real battle to begin. Okay, so we have on our map objectives, which are the packs of wild dogs. So let's focus on that
It's all
and let's
clear.
avoid... Oh, those are some
Everything's pretty
red
standard.
birds. Yikes. Are they? Wait, they blink blue every now and then. That's curious. Oh, that's not good.
We
Draw
got
steel.
Uh-oh.
We are spotted.
Uh-oh.
enemies up ahead.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want to fight that thing.
I think we shook them. We should be safe. We should go.
Okay. Was that one of them?
Nice.
Ooh,
You're
that's
gaining
not good.
strength.
Yeah, we only have 2 more objectives
We
on the map.
got this.
Ah, they saw us.
Oh, hello. We have a chest.
Nice.
Amazing.
Cool. All right. Let's go. Get away, get away, get away. We have a cat.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Oh dear. That bird is very fast. I see it on the mini-map. Oh my. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Okay. Whew. Oh. We are getting... Leave me alone. Oh no! We hit the world's edge. Alright, let's take out these. Oops, wrong button. Ow. Whoa. Not a fan.
There they go. I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Oh,
Staying alive isn't a contest. Heal if you need to.
never mind.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
I was worried for nothing. I thought the birds were red, so I was I was running from it. Okay, wait, here it is.
Yeah.
How's that?
Wow, I actually took quite a bit of damage from... Let's just auto-recover. Took quite a bit of damage from that one thing.
Look.
I'm sensing something huge, and it's heading right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has really made it angry.
All right.
It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear, no kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine.
Get ready.
Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Okay, so we have poison, We can't. So Stroll can't attack it with his regular melee because he has a fire sword. That might become a problem.
Are you prepared?
Let's go ahead and just see what Slicer does.
I'll cut you down.
Not
Let's stay calm.
great, but not horrible.
I'll get some I won't hold back. Light!
Light. Let's see.
I will fight with pride.
Also not that good. Can we skip? Or are we forced to take our second turn? I thought this was an optional thing. I thought I could pass.
It's okay. Lend me your strength.
No, can't synthesis.
Healer!
Well,
No.
let's guard.
Ready for impact.
That was probably the worst thing I could have done. Uh-oh.
This is nothing.
Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments!
What? Hold on. Where's status? Oops,
Perhaps
not that.
not.
Oh, attack and defense. Yeah, that's not good.
Lend me your strength.
Let's see if
We'll team up.
Pierce does anything.
Behold my power.
Oh,
Now,
good.
what's the play?
Good. We got a critical. That's great, actually. Okay, so
After
let's
me.
do another synthesis. No,
No.
let's not, because it's only one enemy.
Ah!
Let's try.
Now, moving to the rear.
Got a
I shall
bunch of ailments
vanquish
slowing
evil.
you down, Captain!
Let's try wind.
The power of wind.
Hulkenberg,
Let's stay
your
calm.
attack power's dropped!
The only thing I can
Flare.
do really is Hama.
It's okay. We can do this. Let's go.
Okay.
Light!
Maybe he would be weak to blunt. I think my character here has a mace, so we could try it. But I am
Stroll,
almost certain
they
it's
got you
only
with multiple
weak to
ailments.
Take the
ice.
ground. Moving to the front.
You've got a bunch
Join
of
with me.
ailments slowing you down, Captain!
We're gonna try this
All
again.
right, let's go.
Hulkenberg,
Good. I
can't
That was
your
good
attack
damage.
power's dropped!
Are you prepared?
We are going to. We're gonna give it a try.
Ah!
Right on target!
Let's stay calm.
Nice one,
Nice.
Stroll!
That was awesome. So let's do a. Oh, actually, I could cure status ailments. I didn't even notice. Okay. Let's do this.
We can do this.
I probably should have equipped
I owe you.
Dalen with an attack spell instead of a single heal spell. That seems like a waste. I'll be sure to fix that. Especially because Stroll has a heal as well.
Oh,
Okay,
power of
let's
heroes.
synthesis.
We'll team up.
Because this is the best. It's working better than
Ready for
anything
after all?
else
In the
we
name
have.
of
So
justice, warrior.
we're doing that. We're
I'll
gonna
cut you
do
down.
this one.
Right on target!
Nice.
fight
Nice
with
one,
pride.
Stroll!
That was awesome.
I
Okay.
won't hold back.
Gonna Hama
Flare.
and finish it off. Good work. Good work, everybody. Nice. That was a lot of experience. Rampager Tale.
However,
That this bounty had been left unaddressed. The military must truly be short-handed.
Even so,
True. And while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their
Yes.
responsibility. I could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, at least.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Dalen, let's go report in at the recruitment
What do you
center.
think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance?
In that case,
Yeah!
Okay, off we go. Okay, we got a report back at the recruitment center, and we will go do that here. That's going to
Okay then,
send it to nighttime,
right?
but that's okay. I don't really feel the need to go and grind levels against these really low level enemies. And I think we got some
All
loot
right.
from that, so that wasn't that bad. We've taken down the Manjula. I wonder if that J is silent. Nah, we've taken down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help someone too. Dalen, let's go report in at the recruitment center before we forget. Forden is set to finally make his proclamation tomorrow. No matter what happens, let's try to be ready for it.
Now then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned the rest to... I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Man, I need to practice my eloquence because I'm also feeling tongue-tied, just like our protagonist here. Need to level that up. I'm feeling better, though,
Right then.
than when I first
Today's
started.
Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
I hope we're able to turn in our quest because of plot stuff.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
I'm a little worried that the city is, like, we're going to be taken away from the city or something.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty!
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone
Rip
could be
Creus.
king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Or an
Hold
elder.
on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I want to know who the third guy is on the rock.
I heard the announcement. The Church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alces in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Not again.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Oh, poor Fabienne. I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Ooh, does this mean I also get to turn in my my quest? That'd be great. Maria's also important.
You're kidding.
Ooh, I think I can turn in my quest. We just need to be able to get to the recruitment center. If we can do that.
Are you having a laugh?
Which ways? Do they both lead to the same place?
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
Actually, I think that they do. Okay. We will hunt for Maria in just a moment. Just right after we do this.
But why?
So
Right around the corner.
What should I do?
No.
Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? Even the military soldiers fled. Yeah, okay. Anyways. We got the thing.
We did it.
10,000. Not bad. And it increased our courage.
All right.
Wow, that's great. Ooh. Ooh, my support's changing.
Man.
Wow, I am getting quite popular. That's great. Okay. So... how much can we actually explore? Soldiers' quarters. That's where we had our interview. Okay. Let's leave. Okay, now we can actually hunt for Maria.
No.
Tournament?
Well then, if you say you'll
What shall I do?
Where could she have
Nice.
gone?
I could see it. Stop that at once.
Aha. Just can't believe it's true.
She's probably in the back alleys still, would be my guess. We actually haven't even gone to her room. Maybe we should have done that.
You sound like a damn fool, you know that.
I should be keeping my eyes open here. Probably not going as fast as I am. Feel like I would miss things. Hello. Oh no.
It's terrible.
Wow. Just left there. I hope that's not their all game. That would make me feel sick. It actually reminds me of what's the movie? Oh, what is that movie? That's gonna drive me nuts. The Grave of the Fireflies. How the brother ends up... I mean, this isn't much of a spoiler for the movie, by the way, because it's right at the very beginning of the movie, but it reminds me of how the brother ends up dying in a subway or like an alley or something like that, and they just kind of walk by him as he's dying, and it's super sad. So yeah, having that happen in the streets of this area is definitely setting the vibe for the type of place that this city is and how it treats the Parapus specifically. Okay, let's talk to Fabienne. She might have... Never mind. No useful information at all. Can we check her room?
What?
Never mind, that was Hulkenberg's room. Oh. I skipped the text too fast. I have an idea where I can find her. So tell me. Hold on. My character has an idea where to find her, but I don't. Oh. Wait, hold on. No, I do have an idea. No doubt she went to the mausoleum, right? To go visit her father's grave?
Ridiculous.
We can fast travel. I forgot. We need to go... Wait.
Let's go.
Here. This will be the closest to the mausoleum, I believe.
Why?
What?
Wait, what? Danger?
It's not.
Despite the danger, I guess it's still open to the people, so people can pay their respects. Okay. The game is not letting me go to where I think Maria would be.
So foolish, it arouses great...
What should I do?
No.
So I need to just run around here and keep an eye out for a girl with wings.
I wind up here. Now, how did I wind up here?
Really now?
I really can't think of anywhere else Maria would actually be. We haven't seen Maria in forever. Oops. I always do that. It's deceiving. I think I should be able to get to that street there and go to the right, but the game doesn't want me to go that far. Okay.
That's enough.
I might have missed her. Hey, child, maybe you know where another child is. Mum hasn't come back. Dad said she went far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner, and Dad started crying. Wow. I'm sorry, child. Yeah, that's actually really sad. Okay.
So foolish it arouses
Unstinking
All right.
believable.
Where could Maria have gone?
Let's go.
Did I skip over some dialogue or text that might have said anything and might have had a clue? Maybe. Let me... Wait, no. Not the memorandum. I want the log. I don't know if I can access the log. Oh, boy. I might even have to end the episode here and see if I can... You look interesting.
He's a trustworthy one.
See if I can find her next time, depending on how long this search goes for.
Can't believe it.
Because oh, maybe she's at the church. Maybe she's praying. I was curious if I could go to the left or right there. Invisible walls. Any children? No. Okay. Am I being dumb? I genuinely have no idea where she would be, besides the honeybee.
You little bastard.
I don't think I've ever seen her anywhere else. Is there a library? Because she liked reading my book. So maybe if there's a library somewhere. This is a cool little square, by the way. If it didn't have a giant gallows right in the center, I'm sure people would love to hang out here. So many hole-in-wall kind of shops.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in it now. Ridiculous.
Man, I have no idea. I have no clue where Maria would be. Maybe I need to just ask around town a bit more. Let's go close to the honeybee. Let's ask this guy.
Whatever.
Maria. Oh, you mean that kid? Yeah, I saw her earlier. There we go. Stairs north of Sunshade Row by the general store.
Hey!
Okay. There we go. Now we have a direction. That was what I should have done at the very beginning.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
This is all right.
Stop that at once!
Let's talk to you.
Sorry. Hey!
Have you seen her? Oh, could it be that half-blood? If so, then yes, I did see her. She was muttering Papa and looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. To the Grand Cathedral. That's where I knew it. I was right, but the game wouldn't let me. I had to have enough of a reason to actually go there. She's going to the mausoleum, of course.
I'm out of ideas.
What is it?
What should I do?
What's going on?
Oh, damn.
Right? Maybe, maybe not.
How did I wind up here?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked. I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Man, that's a little bit rough if Maria's not even able to walk the streets safely, which I'm not surprised.
Huh? Why?
We know why she's here, I would think. We could just say let's go home, but I think it's important to kind of bring her focus back to the present, being like, hey, people are worried about you.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely.
Man, that's rough. I am a dad now, and so just thinking about having to introduce my child to the concept of death is really tough. And yeah, so I don't know.
The loneliest
This is
it's ever
hard.
been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
I mean, not saying anything would not be great because it's almost like it solidifies that it is her fault. Saying it's our fault is not great because it really isn't. I mean, it kind of is more so, but we had no way of knowing that that would happen. The way it happened anyways. If it wasn't for the chains getting him, I think it presumably would have worked out. So we're just going to say this.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
Oh man, I don't know if I want to say it'll work out because I feel like that's what we told her last time and it didn't work out. So we're going to say don't worry.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
That's basically just a combination
I
of
hope
both.
the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
It was good. That was a good scene. I liked it.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you You had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
I really love how motherly Fabienne
Thank you
is.
for finding her.
It's really great. This was wholesome.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
That was a good point, Stroll. They almost certainly have a way of rigging it.
Sorry, did I wake you?
We look kind of weird without our coat. I don't know. I've never seen our outfit like this before, I guess.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince.
Stroll looks so much better without his pointy shouldered coat. Oh, he looks good like this.
Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I mean, his coat is good, but the shoulders, they irk me. It just looks pompous, you know? Okay, so let's think about it together. Try to calm your mind. I'm not awake for this. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest.
Ooh.
That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Asking him if he can read. I really want to do another playthrough of this and only doing...
Interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Only doing the bad responses. That would be so funny.
In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration?
Well, obviously, we got the book from the king's son, who presumably got it from the king because the king worked with more, right?
Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
True. Also, speaking of more, I'm also a little bit hesitant. I still think Moore could easily be a villain, if not the villain of the game.
Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview.
I could see Moore, since Moore is the author of the book, I could see more... Okay, take it... Let's just think this through. Okay, so just a little theory, I suppose. I could totally see us going through the whole game, making the world a better place, and we start Reformation and things like that, and then Mor gets released from his prison and goes to go destroy all magic, destroy all the tribes, and create his utopia. And then we have to go against him because we have to stand up for the future that we're building. Even though it's not perfect, it's still flawed. It's better than what it was, right?
We're the majority.
I don't know.
The tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
That's funny.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Fallen Stroll is our lullaby.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne!
Here we go. So they're going to make it a duel, and in a duel they can be killed, so therefore they're going to rig the game in that way.
Our aspirants
Interesting.
will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
Wait, never mind. This, I think, is different than what I was thinking. So we're going on a tour. Okay, 3 allied nations' capitals. Wow. I somehow missed that this was some sort of a nation built up of 3 different separate kingdoms, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, wait, no. My bad. They are just 3 separate kingdoms who are allied. For some reason, I thought they were governed by, like, an emperor or something. That's my own head,
First,
just getting ahead of itself.
Exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Well, I did take down a pretty tough Minotaur.
Stroll? Why call us
Or
so early?
whatever
in the
it was
morning?
called.
What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Wait, how do we know Luis has it?
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the king's magic. No. Luis's curse, he should have it.
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
I
Do
mean,
you think
yeah.
Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need to plan, and then we need to take action. As an Elda, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here. I don't really see a reason that Luis would, or how we could make Luis come to us. Get the people's attention. We could do that. Or we could enter the tournament and play by their rules. The church's rules, that is. I guess we get the people's attention.
Couldn't we get the people's attention somehow?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Oh. I mean, I guess we enter.
Let's enter this tournament for...
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
Yes, Stroll, let's go kill as many humans as we can.
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I'm just saying it sounds kind of weird, because humans are monsters in this world.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
It was my idea. It's fate.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
Okay, reminded of the words the prince spoke.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grius's journal. Okay. Can I save, please? This is a rather long video.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes. I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Ooh. That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
Stroll making more promises to this little girl.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
We might be able to ask Brigitte. Maybe? I don't know.
This should be the place, right?
It's Ronald McDonald. It's been a while.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
Is Ronald McDonald gonna remember that he was there for our interview? Let's see here. I'm asking the questions
I'm
here.
asking the questions here.
Ooh.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Uh-oh.
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
Uh-oh.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Oh my goodness.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
We're at
As
like an
for
hour
us,
and 20 minutes.
I expect we
Almost.
should see about finding a monster to slay.
Whew.
If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Give me control. Come on.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous
Heisme.
kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa.
Who are
You
you?
have any idea who that is?
Boorish young man.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
What an interesting character.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he has a big head? We don't need to win. That's true. We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry. I'll explain
Maybe
everything
he has
later.
a big head.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Oh, who is this as well? We have 2 portrait characters coming at us.
You 3 must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Oh my goodness. No, another conversation. I want to end the video.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children.
Our wee ones.
Selling them off, some say.
I think it's really cool that this game went for a Scottish accent for a lot of these characters. Just generally Scottish. I think it's awesome.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
It's refreshing to have characters who are Scottish sounding that aren't dwarves.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything.
This guy has a very
Thank you all.
thick
and thank God for
forehead.
bringing you to me. In that
I don't know,
case, we
something
shall
about
meet
his
in
head
Matira,
shape.
the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Cool. Sounds good. So we need to accept the contract. But first, we are going to save. Okay. We are going to drop down that save right there. Save complete. Awesome. This has been super fun. We got so much progress and a lot of story stuff as well. We entered the tournament. This is crazy. Okay, so from here, we're just going to end the video, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye for now.